Have you ever felt like your life is stuck on repeat? Like you're watching the same movie over and over, wishing you could change the ending? Well, what if I told you that you're not just the audience, but the director of your own life story? That's right. You have the power to rewrite your script and create the life you've always dreamed of. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But here's the catch. This power doesn't come from some magical wand or a secret formula. It comes from within you. It's a principle so simple yet so profound that it can completely transform your life. We call it the mirror principle. Now you might be thinking, what does a mirror have to do with changing my life? Well, imagine standing in front of a mirror. What do you see? You see yourself, right? But have you ever noticed that when you smile, the reflection smiles back? When you frown, the reflection frowns too. That's exactly how life works. The world around you is like a giant mirror, reflecting back what you project. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes are constantly being mirrored back to you in the form of your experiences and circumstances. This mirror principle isn't about doing more or working harder. It's not about learning new skills or strategies. It's about becoming the person who already has what you want. It's about changing from the inside out. Think about it. If you want to become a millionaire, you need to become a millionaire in your mind first. You need to think like a millionaire, believe like a millionaire, and act like a millionaire. Only then will the outside world start to reflect that reality back to you. Now here's where things get really interesting. If you don't change what's happening on the inside, nothing on the outside will change. It's like trying to fix a broken projector by painting over the image on the screen. It might look better for a moment, but the source of the problem remains unchanged. This is why so many people struggle to make lasting changes in their lives. They focus all their energy on changing their circumstances, without realizing that their circumstances are just a reflection of what's going on inside them. But when you do change internally, when you shift your mindset and beliefs, everything around you starts to change too. It's like magic, but it's not magic at all. It's simply the mirror principle at work. When you change your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to follow suit. This is the fundamental essence of the mirror principle. Master this, and you'll find that everything you touch seems to turn to gold. However, and this is a big however, this isn't an easy journey. It requires you to confront your own demons. It means looking into the mirror of your life and facing the reflection, warts and all. You might not like what you see at first. You might see fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. But here's the good news. Once you see them, you can change them. And when you change them, you change everything. Are you ready for a significant change in your life? Are you willing to embark on this transformative journey? If your answer is yes, then you're in for an incredible ride. This journey of self-discovery and personal growth can lead you to places you've only dreamed of. It can help you unlock potentials you didn't even know you had. In this journey, you'll learn to harness the power of the mirror principle. You'll discover how to consciously shape your inner world so that your outer world reflects the life you truly desire. It's not about positive thinking or wishful dreaming. It's about fundamentally changing how you see yourself and the world around you. Imagine waking up every day feeling excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. Imagine facing challenges with confidence, knowing that you have the power to overcome them. Imagine watching your dreams materialize before your eyes, not through luck or chance, but through your own inner transformation. This is the power of the mirror principle. But remember, this principle isn't a quick fix or a magic bullet. It's a way of life. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. You'll need to be willing to look at yourself honestly, to challenge your long-held beliefs, and to step out of your comfort zone. It might feel uncomfortable at times, even scary, but that's okay. Growth often happens at the edge of discomfort. As we dive deeper into this principle, you'll learn practical ways to apply it in your daily life. You'll discover how to rewrite your inner script, how to align your thoughts and beliefs with your desires, and how to maintain this alignment even when faced with challenges. You'll learn about the delay between your inner change and its outer manifestation, and how to stay committed to your new self-image during this period. You'll also explore the power of focus and how to direct your attention towards what you want rather than what you don't want. You'll learn about the mirror cycle and how to use it to your advantage, creating a positive feedback loop that continually reinforces your new reality. Throughout this journey, remember that you're not alone. Many others have walked this path before you and have achieved remarkable transformations in their lives. Their stories serve as beacons of hope and inspiration, showing what's possible when you fully embrace the mirror principle. So are you ready to unlock your potential? Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? The journey starts now, right where you are. It starts with a simple decision to look into the mirror of your life with new eyes, to see not just what is, but what could be, to recognize that the power to change your life has been within you all along. As we move forward, keep an open mind and an open heart. Be willing to question your assumptions and to see things from a new perspective. Remember, the mirror principle isn't about forcing change or struggling against reality. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life, about becoming the person who naturally attracts the experiences and circumstances you desire. In the next sections, we'll explore the practical aspects of applying the mirror principle in your life. We'll look at specific techniques and exercises that can help you reshape your inner world and consequently your outer reality. We'll discuss how to create a powerful self-image, how to develop empowering beliefs, and how to maintain a positive focus even in challenging times. But before we dive into those practical tools, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned so far. Think about areas in your life where you've been trying to create change. Have you been focusing on changing external circumstances, or have you been working on changing yourself from within? How might your approach shift if you fully embrace the mirror principle? Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. By choosing to explore this principle, you've already taken that first step. You've opened yourself up to a new way of seeing yourself and the world around you. You've set in motion a process of transformation that, if you continue to nurture it, can lead to extraordinary changes in your life. As we continue this exploration, stay curious and open-minded. Be willing to experiment with these ideas in your own life. Pay attention to the subtle shifts that begin to occur as you change your inner world. Notice how the world around you starts to respond differently as you project a new image of yourself. The mirror principle isn't just a concept to be understood intellectually, it's a truth to be experienced personally. As you apply these ideas in your life, you'll begin to see evidence of their power. You'll start to notice synchronicities and opportunities that align with your new self-image. You'll find yourself naturally taking actions that move you closer to your goals. But remember, this is a journey, not a destination. There may be times when you slip back into old patterns of thinking and behaving. That's okay. It's part of the process. The key is to gently bring yourself back to your new way of being, to consistently choose thoughts and beliefs that align with the person you're becoming. As we move forward, we'll explore practical strategies for maintaining this new mindset, even in the face of challenges. We'll look at ways to reinforce your new self-image and to stay focused on what you want to create in your life. We'll also discuss how to navigate the ups and downs of this transformative journey, how to stay committed to your vision even when immediate results aren't visible. So are you ready to dive deeper? Are you excited to unlock the full potential of the mirror principle in your life? Great. Let's continue this journey of self-discovery and transformation. Remember, the power to change your life is already within you. All you need to do is learn how to use it effectively. And that's exactly what we're going to explore next. The first step, changing your self-image. Now that we understand the power of the mirror principle, let's dive into how we can use it to transform our lives. The first and most crucial step is changing your self-image. This might sound simple, but it's actually where most people stumble. You see, we all have an image of ourselves in our minds. This image is shaped by our past experiences, our beliefs, and what others have told us about ourselves. But here's the thing. This image might not be serving you well. It might be holding you back from becoming the person you want to be. So how do we change this self-image? It starts with imagination. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the person you want to become. Who is this person? How do they carry themselves? What do they believe about themselves and the world? What kind of life do they lead? Really take the time to build this image in your mind. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Now here's where the magic happens. Once you have this image clear in your mind, you need to start embodying it. This doesn't mean pretending or putting on an act. It means genuinely stepping into this new version of yourself. How would this person think? How would they make decisions? How would they react to challenges? Start acting as if you are already this person. At first, this might feel strange or uncomfortable. You might feel like you're faking it, but remember, every version of yourself was once new. There was a time when you had to learn how to be who you are now. This is no different. You're just consciously choosing who you want to become. As you practice being this new version of yourself, something incredible starts to happen. Your subconscious mind begins to accept this new self-image as reality. And when that happens, your outer world starts to change to match this new inner reality. You'll find yourself naturally making choices that align with your new self-image. Opportunities that match your new identity will start to appear. But here's an important point to remember. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about unlocking potential that's already within you. You're not creating a false image. You're revealing your true self, the self that may have been hidden beneath layers of limiting beliefs and old habits. Now, as exciting as this process is, it's important to understand that change doesn't happen overnight. There's often a delay between the changes we make internally and the results we see in our outer world. This delay can be frustrating, and it's where many people give up. But understanding this delay is crucial to successfully applying the mirror principle. Think of it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't see the plant immediately. For a while, it seems like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, roots are growing, and the plant is preparing to sprout. Your new self-image works the same way. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean nothing is happening. During this delay period, it's crucial to maintain faith in your new self-image. This is where many people falter. They start to doubt themselves, thinking, maybe this doesn't work, or maybe I'm not cut out for this. But remember, doubt is just your old self-image trying to reassert itself. It's a normal part of the process. The key is to persist through this period of uncertainty. Keep acting as if you are already the person you want to be. Keep making decisions aligned with your new self-image. Even if your outer circumstances haven't changed yet, know that change is happening beneath the surface. This persistence is what separates those who succeed in transforming their lives from those who don't. It's not about who has the best technique or who works the hardest. It's about who can hold on to their new self-image long enough for it to take root and start manifesting in their outer world. During this delay period, it's helpful to look for small signs of change. Maybe you're feeling more confident in certain situations. Maybe you're handling challenges better than you used to. These small changes are like the first green shoots of a plant breaking through the soil. They're signs that your new self-image is starting to influence your reality. Now we come to another crucial aspect of the mirror principle, the power of focus. Our minds are incredibly powerful, but they need direction. Whatever we focus on tends to expand in our lives. This is why it's so important to focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Many people make the mistake of constantly thinking about what they don't want. They focus on the bills they hate, the job they dislike, the relationships that aren't working. But remember, the mirror principle states that our outer world reflects our inner world. So when we focus on these negative aspects, we're actually reinforcing them in our reality. Instead, train your mind to focus on what you want. If you're struggling financially, instead of constantly worrying about bills, focus on the abundance you want to create. Visualize yourself living comfortably, having more than enough to cover your expenses. If you're unhappy in your job, focus on the kind of work you'd love to do. Imagine yourself waking up excited to start your day. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means shifting your energy from worry and complaint to possibility and solution. When you encounter a challenge, instead of dwelling on the problem, ask yourself, what do I want instead? How can I move towards that? As you practice this shift in focus, you'll notice something interesting happening. Your mind will start to come up with ideas and solutions you hadn't thought of before. You'll start noticing opportunities that align with what you want. This is because you've tuned your mind to a new frequency, so to speak. You're now attuned to possibilities rather than problems. This focus on what you want also helps you maintain your new self-image during the delay period we talked about earlier. When you consistently focus on your desired reality, you're reinforcing your new self-image. You're telling your subconscious mind, this is who I am now, this is what my life looks like. Remember, your focus doesn't have to be perfect. It's natural for negative thoughts to crop up from time to time. The key is not to dwell on them. When you notice yourself focusing on what you don't want, gently redirect your attention to what you do want. Over time, this positive focus will become more natural and automatic. As you practice focusing on what you want, you might find it helpful to use visualization techniques. Spend a few minutes each day vividly imagining your desired reality. Use all your senses. What does this reality look like? How does it feel? What sounds do you hear? The more real you can make it in your mind, the more powerful this exercise becomes. You can also use affirmations to reinforce your focus on what you want. Create positive statements that reflect your desired reality and repeat them regularly. For example, if you want to improve your financial situation, you might use affirmations like, "Money flows to me easily and abundantly," or "I always have more than enough." Remember, the power of focus isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing where to direct your mental energy. When you focus on what you want, you're more likely to notice opportunities and take actions that move you in that direction. You're programming your subconscious mind to seek out ways to make your desires a reality. As you continue to apply the mirror principle in your life, this focus on what you want becomes increasingly important. It's the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when your outer circumstances haven't yet caught up with your inner changes. It's what helps you maintain faith in your new self-image and persist through the delay period. So make a conscious effort to shift your focus. Catch yourself when you're dwelling on what you don't want and redirect your thoughts to what you do want. Practice visualizing your desired reality. Use affirmations to reinforce your positive focus. As you do this consistently, you'll find that your outer world gradually begins to align with your inner vision. Remember, the mirror of reality reflects the content of your thoughts, not their nature. So make sure the content of your thoughts is aligned with what you want to create in your life. This, combined with your new self-image, creates a powerful force for transformation in your life. The mirror cycle. Now that we've explored the power of changing your self-image and focusing on what you want, let's dive into a crucial concept that ties everything together: the mirror cycle. This cycle is the engine that drives the mirror principle, and understanding it can dramatically accelerate your personal growth and transformation. The mirror cycle begins with observation. Most people look at their current circumstances, form beliefs based on what they see, and then act in ways that reinforce those beliefs. For example, someone might look at their bank account, see a low balance, and think, "I'm always struggling with money." This belief then influences their actions and decisions, often leading to more financial struggles. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But here's where you can change the game. Instead of letting your current circumstances dictate your beliefs, you can consciously choose what to believe. You can decide to see yourself as financially abundant, even if your current bank balance doesn't reflect that yet. When you do this, you're interrupting the old cycle and starting a new one. This new cycle starts with the image you choose to hold in your mind. Let's say you choose to see yourself as someone who easily attracts wealth and opportunities. As you hold this image, the mirror of reality has no choice but to start reflecting it back to you. At first, these reflections might be small. Maybe you find $1 on the street, or a friend offers you a money-saving tip. These are signs that your new self-image is starting to influence your reality. The key is what you do next. Instead of dismissing these small signs, focus on them, celebrate them. See them as confirmation that your new self-image is working. When you do this, you're feeding the new cycle, giving it energy to grow and expand. Over time, as you continue to hold your new self-image and focus on the positive reflections you see, bigger changes start to happen. Maybe you get a raise at work, or a new business opportunity comes your way. Each positive reflection reinforces your new self-image, which in turn creates more positive reflections. It's a powerful upward spiral. But here's a crucial point. This cycle works both ways. If you focus on negative aspects of your life, you'll reinforce those too. That's why it's so important to consciously choose what you focus on. Always look for evidence that supports your new positive self-image. Even if things aren't perfect, find something to appreciate and celebrate. Remember, the mirror cycle is not about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about consciously choosing where to put your attention and energy. It's about interpreting events in a way that supports your growth and transformation, rather than reinforces old limiting beliefs. Now that we've explored the key concepts of the mirror principle, let's put it all into practice with a simple yet powerful exercise. This exercise combines all the elements we've discussed: changing your self-image, focusing on what you want, and working with the mirror cycle. Start by taking a piece of paper and writing down who you want to be. Be specific and detailed. What qualities does this person have? How do they think and act? What kind of life do they lead? Don't hold back, let yourself dream big. Next, write down how you want your life to look. Again, be specific. What kind of work are you doing? What are your relationships like? How do you spend your time? What have you achieved? Write it all down as if it's already happening. Now, based on what you've written, create a set of affirmations. These are positive statements that reflect your new self-image and desired reality. For example, you might write, "I am confident and capable," or "I attract abundance in all areas of my life." Make these affirmations personal and meaningful to you. Here's where the real work begins. Every day, preferably in the morning and before you go to bed, read your affirmations out loud. As you do, really feel the truth of these statements. Imagine yourself as this person living this life. Visualize it as vividly as you can. Throughout your day, look for evidence that supports your new self-image and desired reality. It might be small things at first: a compliment from a friend, a small win at work, a moment of feeling truly confident. Celebrate these moments. See them as confirmation that your new reality is unfolding. If you encounter challenges or setbacks, don't see them as proof that it's not working. Instead, ask yourself, how would the person I'm becoming handle this? Use these moments as opportunities to step more fully into your new self-image. This exercise might feel awkward or even silly at first. That's okay. Remember, you're rewiring deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior. It takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and persist even when it feels challenging. As you continue this practice, you'll start to notice changes. You might find yourself naturally making decisions that align with your new self-image. Opportunities that match your desired reality might start showing up. Pay attention to these changes, no matter how small, and use them to fuel your continued practice. As we wrap up our exploration of the mirror principle, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've discovered that the world around us is like a giant mirror, reflecting back our inner thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. We've learned that by changing our self-image and focusing on what we want, we can start to reshape our reality. We've explored the mirror cycle and how it can either keep us stuck in old patterns or propel us towards our desired life. We've learned the importance of persistence, especially during the delay period between inner change and outer manifestation. Remember, the mirror principle isn't about magical thinking or denying reality. It's about understanding the profound connection between our inner world and our outer experiences. It's about taking responsibility for our lives and consciously choosing who we want to be and what we want to create. As you go forward from here, I encourage you to apply these principles in your own life. Start with the simple exercise we discussed. Be patient with yourself as you practice and celebrate every small sign of progress. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Know that you have within you the power to shape your reality. You are the author of your life story. With the mirror principle as your guide, you can write a story of growth, success, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. I hope these insights serve as a powerful tool in unlocking your potential and turning your dreams into reality. Remember, the mirror is always reflecting, so show it the best version of yourself and watch as your world transforms to match your vision.